was at my Aunt Myra's funeral when my mom told me about my grandfather, that he had worked during World War II at the Umatilla Weapons Depot. When I got home, I went onto the internet, and the more I read, the more I needed to know. This is the film of my journey to learn about Umatilla.
The three standard ways to get rid of things were either buried in the ground, blow it up, or you encased it and just dropped it in the ocean. This depot's been in operation since 1941, when we received our first shipments of what we call conventional ammunition. And although we don't have that anymore, when we now are only storing the chemical warfare agent, which we've been storing for almost 40 years without incident.
Hospital personnel didn't know what to do with us. 34 people hit the doors all at once.
We've got everything from landmines.
If something was going to happen, it would have happened already.
Projectiles.
That's funny because my dad came down with an awful odd form of cancer.
What we call our M55 rocket. We'll talk a little bit about these.
I figure if the depot's going to go, at least I'm close enough to be the first one to go.
2 bombs are 500, 750-pound bomb.
It's kind of scary. I live about a mile away from it, actually.
This would be affixed to an aircraft. Similar principle to a crop duster.
I wouldn't live around the depot.
This is also known as sarin. This one has another name, and that is sarin. This is the same stuff that was used in the Tokyo subway incident.
Allergies around here. We live somewhere where there's a bunch of tumbleweeds. How can you get an allergy from a tumbleweed?
We store a blister agent, and then we store 2 kinds of nerve agents. This is what mustard looks like.
Well, I have a girlfriend that lives in Alabama, and she thinks that I should get out of this area because I'm going to start glowing in the dark.
We had a couple of very, very low readings a couple of weeks ago, and we're still, right now, everything's what we call tinted.
These bunkers, if you get close to them, you can stick your fingers between the doors, your hands. There's that much space. So when they have a leak, where do they think it's going?
But it is a vent, so air can go through here.
We're downwind from there, and I think that's a concern of most people here in Hermiston.
Open vents, and they're not completely sealed. People say, well, how do you know?
I'm leaving town.
Are you?
Yes, the day they started. My wife and I is going to the mountains.
That's the only name it's known by is VX, listed in some sources as the most deadly substance known to man. This is where you get this one drop will kill you scenario.
We were just hit. It was an immediate sensation of tingling on your skin, on your face. Any exposed skin just felt like you had bugs crawling on you. And then the very next second, you're in extreme pain, couldn't breathe.
Enters your nervous system primarily through your skin, and again designed to attack the nervous system, so it within a very short period of time, like minutes, your whole system just freezes up.
There's concern about it is so lethal. There is concern. If there wasn't concern, I wouldn't be a human being.
All of these things are on pallets, so we'll have forklifts that go in, they lift this up, lift these out on, and then that large container you see next door to this trailer on the outside is how we're going to transport those.
A spark should hit it. It's all over with. We don't have all we have is a horn, and they put those boxes in our house. Drop a box. What's the box going to tell you? Jump inside of it?
These are deadly. They're designed to kill. Unlike the mustard, which is designed to incapacitate, these are designed to kill people.
And I don't think they'll ever have a major league. I don't see how they could have a major league unless terrorists tried to blow up one of the igloos out there, and I don't think that'll ever happen. There's no way they could do it.
Risk analysis folks have come up with is that large aircraft, and it would be something like a DC-10 or a 747 fully loaded with fuel, just making a nosedive straight down onto one of those igloos.
Most of this footage was shot in Umatilla, Oregon on September 10, 2001. the day before the terrorist attacks at the World Trade Center. The world will never be the same, neither will Umatilla.